The first version of Animal Company was more broken than you could ever imagine. It's also so old that it was thought to be completely lost to history. Until today, the AC devs gave me an official version of the game's earliest build. So today I'm gonna show you just how broken it was. Pee-pee poopy. So as I boot up the game, there are 7 major broken categories we're gonna show off today. The first of which is monsters. OG Animal Company had only 4 total monsters. The first 2 are the chicken and the Armstrong, both of which look identical to how they look today. Then there's the bomb, who kind of looks similar to how he looks today, except maybe he had a few shots of stupid juice. I'm really glad they redesigned him. And the last monster, the most famous OG monster, is your mom. I'm just kidding, it's Slenderman. But now I'll show you just how broken these monsters are, starting with the chicken. And like, sure, he's kind of creepy. And sure, he can run after you pretty fast. But all your fear quickly melts away once you realize his mortal enemy is slightly elevated surfaces. Like seriously, all you have to do is get a few inches off the ground, maybe just like 6, 7, and then you're entirely safe. This seems like a pretty broken flaw. My other favorite thing about the chicken is that sometimes he gets bored and then he'll just start walking home. And if you go near him when he's walking home, he really just doesn't seem to care about you anymore. It's like you hurt its feelings. But lastly, my favorite feature is that if you touch his golden egg, he'll start spawn killing you. Like he'll kill you once, and then he'll run all the way across the map just to kill you a second time. It's great. The next broken monster is Slenderman, and there's a lot to unpack here. First off, when he kills you, he like swipes his hands at you, but doesn't really touch your body. It just looks kind of strange. I guess maybe he just knows you don't shower. But then I discovered that if you climb up on a really high surface, he just won't kill you. Someone's gotta tell bro he's got a 20-foot wingspan. Like seriously, just reach up. Learn how to use your arms. But I think the greatest Slenderman feature of them all is that he's a true businessman. He takes care of business. Because what do business people do, right? They wear stuffy suits, they work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then they go home. That's their life. And so if rich homie Slend is following you and you walk far enough away, our boy Slenderman looks at his watch and he's like, oh wait, it's 5:01 p.m.? I'm not getting paid to work overtime. I'm walking home. And when he's walking back, he just doesn't care about you at all anymore. He's gotta get home so he can watch some ChubbierSnail videos and hit that subscribe button. But the one thing we have to acknowledge is that the drip is respectable. I mean, look at him. He's just sitting in the woods, aura farming. Gosh, he's so cool. Our third broken monster is the bomb, which is a monster you really shouldn't talk about on airports. And this earliest version of the bomb is low-key a little OP because he doesn't have any detonation timer. He just instantly explodes as soon as you touch him. I'm not gonna make a joke about that. But he's not without his quirks. And for example, if you sneak up on him from behind, you could sometimes just walk inside of him and he doesn't even care. And lastly, we have Armstrong, who, I'm gonna be honest, this guy's actually kind of chilling. You know, the only thing that's broken about him is how much stronger he is in this version of the game. Because in modern AC, it's really easy to make these guys miss you. But in OG Company, the dude has a sniper. I mean, he does not miss. 100% accuracy. He will ruin your day. Also, have I mentioned yet that none of these monsters can die? Well, other than the bomb, but like, he kind of kills himself. That's right. In this version of Animal Company, there are literally no weapons you can use. And I don't even think these guys have health you can damage. I tried leading them into water, blowing them up with landmines, glitching them out of the map, and even leading Armstrong into my mysterious hole of evil whimsy. These guys just don't die. And okay, the world is overrun by evil, invincible monsters. But surely it's all worth it because you could at least earn money, right? Right? So there's this cool shop where you could buy things at. A fancy cowboy hat, some Santa Claus cosplay, and whoa! And then there's this RPG that's definitely not a top seller because how can you even afford it? Can you even earn that many nuts in game? Oh wait, I'm sorry. Dollars, because the currency nuts wasn't invented yet. But the good news is that you don't have to worry about buying an RPG because you can't buy anything anyways. That's right, there's literally no buy button. There's no purchases. What? But it's still an interesting thought question, right? Like finding out what items you can sell and how much they're worth. So let's talk about it. The first item you could find, something that automatically spawns in the selling area, is the small banana. And given it provides us a generous $14, that means if you want to buy an RPG, you'd only need to sell 7,143 of them. But if you want an even greater challenge, the game's least valuable item is the flashlight, which sells for a mere $8, and which you need to sell exactly 12,500 of to get an RPG. But those are just the items that spawn. And while I don't want to spoil too much for you just yet, if you go on a grand adventure throughout the map, you'll eventually find the secret Coca-Cola machine. And this bad boy has 3 more items for us to check out. The small Coke, the large banana, and then the fabled large Coke. This thing is huge. This is like the size they give you at McDonald's. And just as a fun side note, Animal Company really didn't care about getting sued back in the day. Like, look at these Coke labels. These aren't even subtle. But anyways, these are the prices that the items sell for. These are the total you need to sell to get an RPG. And if you attempt to get one with any of these items, the RPG is gonna take you like 40 years to get. It's just impossible. Surely there's a faster way to earn money. And alas, there is one special item that might be able to save us from poverty, and that is the golden egg. The only thing standing between us and unlimited riches is that thing. So let's try and grab an egg and see how much it's worth. So if we could just steal it without him noticing us. Okay. I'm over here, don't worry, I'm just going over here. This is where I hang out. You can hang out there, and I can hang out here. You can stay there, and I'll stay here. Yeah, don't worry, isn't this nice? We all have our own corner. This is my corner, don't worry, I'm not getting any closer. I'm not getting any closer at all. I'm just staying in my corner. Oh my god, okay, go. We gotta be quick, Oh my god, I got it. Go, move. We got a haul. We got a haul. Go. We have the egg. We're on the run. All we have to do is safely drop it in the selling area to reveal how rich we'll become. And $63. And are you kidding? This is an egg made out of literal gold. The rarest item in the game. I had to risk my life, get mauled by a chicken to death. And you're saying it's worth barely more than a McDonald's soda? Huh? But don't you worry. If you're upset about item values, then you'll be happy to find out that the money in the game is actually worthless anyways. That's right, because there's no official way to keep it. Basically, this Giuseppe-looking guy says,
yes, your small Coke is worth 18.
And then that's it. He doesn't buy it from you. There's no way to cash out the money. You just watch the item there until it despawns a minute later. And then you get nothing. And I tried everything. I even tried lobby hopping to see if maybe somehow switching lobbies cashes out the money in the new code. I don't know. But at the end of the day, nothing works. So to recap, there's no way to buy items in the shop. The economy of item value is cooked.
And there's no way to even keep the money anyways.
If all these bugs make you want to jump off a virtual bridge, then you're in luck, because the next section is, do you want to kill yourself in the video game?
Well, there are so many fun ways to do it,
such as landmines, water, sometimes. Well, this is confusing because there are some parts where you definitely should drown, and you do. There are some parts that are shallow and you don't drown, but then there are some sections like this where I feel like you shouldn't drown, but you do. Like, this isn't even that many inches of water. At max, it's only like 6, 7. There's all the horrible monster deaths, which we've already seen and talked about at length. But then there's also this different category that we haven't talked about yet. Something I'll call half deaths. And here's a live demonstration. There's also these sorts of near-death sequences where, for example, you can go to this room, which is the only room that looks like there's lava. Ooh, except there's not really any lava at all. And if you jump down here, 3, 2, 1, you're gonna notice that you're not gonna see a death sequence. You're not gonna see anything other than you respawning at the beginning of the cave you entered from. And so it's just like a checkpoint almost. And honestly, this isn't even a bad feature. I'm not even necessarily saying it's broken, except, oh wait, yes it is. If you're holding an item when you die, you respawn, the item doesn't, and then the game like pulls you. Look at that. It's pulling me. The item's pulling. I'm like stuck. You guys hear that? It's the item in my hand. Watch, I'll drop it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You can hear me drop it, and now I'm not even being pulled anymore. Also, I like this little spot here, because it's like, maybe you feel you've escaped death, but not really. Being stuck on here really makes you wish you could break out of the map and escape. Oh, wait a second. For this section, we're gonna do some more live demonstrations, just to show how easy it is to get out of bounds. And so my favorite way to break out of the map is really simple. You just go up here, following the basic path. But instead of just crossing this bridge to nothing, you can go right over here. This is my favorite corner to do it at. Pretty basic. And you just do a little pinch climbing. Hello, subscribe, and look at that, just like that. We're already pretty high up, but if you want to get truly out of the map, we can use my awesome parkour tactics 2025, and we can make it up here. Boom, look at that. We are officially on top of the map.
There's no ceiling barrier to my knowledge. Look how high up we are. And up here, you can see all sorts of cool things. First and foremost, you might have seen this footage earlier of the bomb and the Armstrong. And they both look really friendly from all the way up here. You can also see this area with the Coke machine. Look at that. You fall all the way down there. That's nuts. This is a really cool view. Obviously, you got the cool views of the lobby. And then you have the smokestacks, which might remind you of the current lobby because those things are still around. So there's lots of cool adventuring you could do over here in this area. And my favorite thing once I break out of maps is to see how high up can I go. Right now, this wall right here seems like the highest point in sight right now. So let's try and get up it. I bet we can do a little magic right here, yeah? Oh, I'm too nice with it. Oh man, look at that. We're already up on this thing. This looks fantastic. A nice overview of the entire world. I don't know what these structures are really meant to be. They almost look like pyramids or obelisks or something. Whoa, look at that. The tree has roots. Oh, that's the bottomless pit you fall down for the lava. Man, you're getting all sorts of cool angles here. Another way I bet we could break out of the map is using this tree. I'm sure there's 100 ways to break out, but this looks like a pretty easy spot here with my superior climbing method. And we're out. Look at that. How high up this tree can we get? There's a bunch of branches, but they don't look super connected. We could try pinch climbing, but like we're just gonna die here. There's no shot. This isn't a very climbable surface. Okay, am I dumb? Maybe it is. Wait a second. No. Okay, let's try it again. I don't know why I gave up on that so fast. It's tough, but I got some technique. We just gotta get to the safety point. Oh, wow. Okay, wait up. I think this is officially the tallest point I've been at in the map. This might be the tallest reachable possible point. That's also, wait a second, that part's soft lock out of bounds. You think we can go down there? Let's try the tree one more time. And if we fall off the tree, I want to try going over there because that part's behind the prison gate. And I'm curious. Come on. It's like when it's, yeah, this way's just a little tough. A little tough is my rap name. Focusing. Don't even stop. No, why didn't I stop? I could have stopped. I hit it all the way up there. I feel like I'm getting better. Just panic when I get too high. As soon as I get near a branch, I'm like, should I go to the other branch or not? And then I fall off. It's like, no, you just gotta go anyways. Get in your flow state and go. Boom, we're getting really good at this pinch climbing. Too bad it's the wrong game mechanics. I'm gonna go back to the normal company, I'm gonna have to read and learn it. Higher than any monkey's ever been. We're in the tree leaves. Is there a top? Just don't look down. Don't look down, it's not worth it. You will cry if you look down. Just make it to the top, man, you got this. Everyone believes in you. This is the longest climb of all time. Be yourself, Snail. Be yourself. Do what you've always been born to do. Climb up a tree at a slow pace because you're a snail. No, you're not a snail, you're a gorilla. An animal. Okay, I feel good with that. Oh, there's a branch there. Wait, there's a branch here? This is higher than I was before. So impressive, man. Let's go down to the secret area now. It's got boring real fast. Can we go to prison? Let's check it out. Yeah, we can. Oh, no, we can't go in the prison. That's a shame. So you can see through the walls, which is fascinating, but you can't enter them. So you guys might be curious what happens when you simply jump off the edge. Is there a kill barrier to protect you? Do you eventually die or do you just fall forever? Well, let's find out. That's the hole of truth. Bye. All right, and we officially can't see anything anymore. Our whole body's glowing red. Oh, we've fallen out of the world. Wait, this is like the Meta Horizon background. There's the sun. There's the world. Hello.
Are we dying?
Okay, the world is completely out of sight.
Guys, I don't think we're respawning. While you're exploring out here, it is possible to get completely soft locked. So where you can't return to the main world. So for example, you go here and you might try to land in this area. And whoa, uh-oh, wait. You can't make it inside. Your item can, I guess. All right, my item's stuck in the wall. I'm like, I can't get in here. I'll leave you. I can get out, but then it's like, there's nowhere to go other than to die. You can't make it up this. You can't make it in this. We can try and like, nope, that didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. No. Oh, okay. Well, I guess sometimes you can beat the system too. That's always nice.
And if you thought the map boundaries were broken, you won't even believe it when I tell you about the fifth broken thing about this game is the plot. And yes, there actually is a plot to this.
So for example, when you start off here, it says pick it up and it shows you a map. Yes, wonderful. Looks just like the big one. Ooh, nice. And so if you follow this map around, you'll notice that you start in the home. You need to go up and to the left. It tells you where the monsters are too. So for example, like really they're kind of like this right now. And so if we look up to our left, where that little monster guy is, we got the chicken. We're not going there. And it says the X is right up here near this crystal tower. So map's looking good.
and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, this secret cave's over here. Do we have to go in? I hope. So you look around in this cave. It's like a little dark, which is my rap name. We finally get to this lava room, which you've seen a million times already. But at the end of it, you might see something a little new. The other half of the map. And something that high-key bothers me is that these don't really connect. Like, you can't turn them into one item. That'd be lit if you could. You gotta keep one, I guess. Sorry, we're leaving you behind. And so you can keep following the map around. We are here next to that crystal, and we're trying to make it all the way down here to this X, I guess. But something I swear the map does a bad job of, it just feels like the scale isn't accurate. You think like this crystal and this crystal be really far away, but really it's like there, and then that one's there. Like they're right next to each other. I could be wrong, but it doesn't feel a scale. Or like, this seems like a really far way to go from where we are all the way down to the X. But if you really think about it, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 10. It's just like 11 steps in this direction. Now we're already at the Mystery X cave. Ooh. And now if you look at the map further, you will see there's actually 2 more monsters hidden around here. I do like how it kind of tells you where to find the monsters. It's kind of nice. The one area of the map that confuses me though is this corner right here. We'll head to this corner right now. It says there's supposed to be a monster in there, but there's really not a monster in here at all. There's nothing. This is monsterless. And so I don't know if it's just referring to the pit of death. It's like, oh, watch out. You go in there and you're gonna die. But in reality, like I already showed you, you go down here and it actually just spawns you here, which is where the second X was, right? And so this is the treasure cave. Again, just for reference, that's where the death pit is. This is the treasure cave. Slenderman's there. You're then in here, and the map says that there's monsters and also treasure. And you're like, what treasure could be in here that's worth anything at all? I'm sure you could already guess it because I feel like I've showed you this part already. Okay, relax. You keep going through here until suddenly you make it to, voila, the Coca-Cola dispenser. Risking your life all for the opportunity to get some Coke. And as we mentioned, you can't even sell it. This is grenade Coke, so it's cool. We're gonna roll with it. And so you have all your treasures. You go over here to the exit sign, which is really cool. They still use the same one in the current game. And what does it bring you to? A final treasure chest, mayhaps? Oh, an open area. Okay, interesting. Where does this head? And you go this way. You go through it all, and then you're back at spawn. Wow. Woo. And you guys might be thinking, okay, that's not that bad of a plot. It's low-key kind of cool. What am I complaining about? Well, other than the fact you can't sell anything, there's also the fact that if you're at spawn, you can literally just go over here and accidentally stumble on the end of the game. This is what happened to me the first time I played this map. I'm not even kidding you. I found this before I even found the chicken over there. It's like, oh my gosh, this is cool. And this is it. I mean, it's just like that. You're at the end. You don't even need to encounter any monsters. You just go straight to the Coca-Cola machine, which is, I mean, glad there's shortcuts, but it kind of throws the whole plot out the window. You do it once and there's not much else to do. You do anything? Brum brum patapim, brum brum patapim.
With all that out of the way, we're finally on our 6th and 7th point, which are 6 and 7. 6, 7. And if you like learning fun facts about Animal Company, be sure to check out this video here where I discuss 10 minutes of useless information about the game. Thank you, Snailers, for watching, and remember, stay chubby. Gra!
OG, everything breaks in ACOG. I play, but then it glitches quickly. I play. That's why I need a new map. Something with a working shop and cash. This version's broken out of control. I'm just trying to play Animal Company.